Welcome to another Betfair English Premier League preview brought to you by Formlab Black. The festive period kicks off with the first of 4 rounds of games in the next 10 days, which could prove crucial at both ends of the table. Wigan have slipped into the relegation zone, having lost 5 of their last 7 matches, and they've conceded twice in 9 of their last 10 home matches. Arsenal scored 5 as they thrashed Reading on Monday, and they've taken 10 points from a possible 12 away to teams currently in the bottom half this season, with all 3 wins by at least 2 goals. Moreover, they've won 8 of 12 trips to bottom 6 finishes in the previous 2 seasons, with 7 win-win doubles and 6 wins by at least 2 goals. Manchester City lost their 2-year unbeaten home record in their last game at the Etihad, but should get back to winning ways against a Reading team that have lost 6 in a row. However, City may struggle to beat the handicap here. They've won by at least 3 goals just twice this season, and also in only 3 of their last 15 home games. Furthermore, while they've won 11 of their last 12 home games against bottom 6 teams, just 4 have been by more than 2 goals. Reading have picked up just 2 points from their 9 away matches, but only one of those defeats was by more than 2 goals, and they might be able to keep this respectable. Newcastle finished well last weekend against Man City and should be confident of stopping a run of 6 defeats in their last 7 games. They'll be even more confident when they see their home record against bottom 6 teams. They've won 11 of their last 13 such matches, with 8 win-win doubles. QPR finally got their first win of the season at the weekend, but are winless in their last 22 road games with 17 defeats. After 40 goals in their opening 9 matches, Southampton have seen just 14 in their last 7. At the same time, Sunderland's matches have become higher scoring, so we'll ignore the goals markets. Sunderland have lost 4 of their 9 away games this season, but are yet to go to a bottom 6 team, and against such teams they've lost just 5 of their last 16. Southampton look too short at about evens. If Gareth Bale was fit for Spurs, we'd have been looking at over goals and the home win here. However, as he's doubtful, this match becomes much harder to predict. Stoke racked up another under-goals match at the weekend to make it 25 in the last 30 games, and we'd be tempted to go for it, but for the fact that 6 of the last 8 matches between these teams have had at least 3 goals. So we'll leave this game alone. West Brom have scored just once in their last 4 games, but did snap their 3-game losing streak at the weekend. However, with 10 wins in their last 16 home games, they will fancy their chances against Norwich. Norwich, though, are on a 10-game unbeaten streak, and so we'll concentrate on the goals markets. The Baggies have been goalless at half-time in 5 of their last 8 home matches, with the same amount having fewer than 3 goals. Meanwhile, 6 of Norwich's last 8 away matches have had undergoals. With just 2 home defeats this season, at Everton missing Maroon Fellaini, West Ham will be confident of getting a result here. Everton have won only 3 of their last 19 away matches, and they've shared points on 12 occasions. Furthermore, they've drawn 5 of their last 7 trips to middle third teams, and have won only 2 of the 9 games Fellaini has missed since the start of last season, including draws with Norwich and QPR this season. Fulham did the double over Liverpool last season and have lost on just 1 of their last 4 trips to Anfield. However, there have been signs in the past month that the loss of Moussa Dembele and Clint Dempsey from last season's side is beginning to hurt Fulham, particularly with Brian Ruiz injured. Liverpool have drawn 11 of their last 25 home games and 5 of their last 11 matches overall. Fulham have won only 2 of their last 12 matches, but have drawn 4 of their last 6 road games, as well as 3 of their last 8 trips to middle third teams, and the stalemate looks value here. Swansea have lost their last 2 games, but since the start of last season have lost only 2 of their 8 home games against top 6 sides. Furthermore, 6 of the 8 matches have had fewer than 3 goals. However, United have won 7 of their last 8 away matches, and those 8 games have averaged 4.25 goals per game. Given these conflicts, we'll leave this game alone. Chelsea will be battling jet lag after flying back from Japan this week and having a cup game on Wednesday at Leeds. The Blues have won only 1 of their last 8 Premier League games, but have won 10 of 13 home games against bottom half teams since the start of last season, with 6 wins by at least 2 goals. While there are doubts about Chelsea's chances here, Aston Villa have lost 6 of their 7 trips to top 6 teams since the start of last season, with 5 defeats by at least 2 goals and 4 by 3 or more. With Chelsea's inconsistency and Villa's inexperience, this looks another tough match to call. So that's 7 recommendations this weekend, and for even more, try out Formula Black with analysis from over 40 leagues. We'll be bringing you previews for the remaining 3 rounds of matches over the next 10 days.